This is all something we know for fact. Your biggest hater is somebody that you know, somebody that knows you. It's someone you probably had a close connection with before at one point in time. Even people that used to know you that you didn't even know that well or consider them a friend, but they might have known you from school or something of that nature. This is just how this type of stuff goes. People get weird about shit, bro. Especially when you're doing good. People just get weird about stuff. This is why it's so tough when you set out to do something with your life. It gets very tough, tougher than you could possibly think, because so many people is going to turn against you during times where you're going through your already hardest times. People's going to make that even harder on you. And what I've come to learn about haters is some of these haters could be family. Some of these haters could be past friends. The more distance you have between these people, the better it gets. The closer you get to these types of people, the worse it gets. They can say their hellos to you and stuff if you haven't seen them in a while. So when you start to get too close, when issues start to unravel itself, that's what you come to know. So keeping distance from people who is kind of hating on you or has it in them to hate on you is very essential. Knowing how to deal with people. I've got myself to a point where I know how to be cool with even my haters, but I know how to keep distance. I'm not going to be close to them. I'm going to lose respect for them. There's people I have almost no respect for, bro, but I'm not going to turn on them and completely hate them. It's just, I have a lack of respect for them. And that's all it is. I can only respect what's put in front of me, and the things they put in front of me is not respectable, so what do you expect me to do? I asked you a question. What do you expect me to do? When that is what you put in front of me, that is what will happen. There will be a lack of respect, because that is what you've shown me. The weirdness, the weird vibes, the jealousy, the hate. I will get more distant with those individuals because they simply cannot help themselves to save their lives. The distance will come. I will not see them no more. I might see them once every few years, once every 5 years, once every 10 years. That is the way it'll stay. The amount of times I'll ever see an actual hater for the rest of my human years would be such a small amount. Such a small amount, bro. And take it from me, guys. If you guys have people hating on you, turn against you, whatever it might be, you don't have to go back around and hate on them. Just lack respect for them while being cool with them. There's no reason for us to hate them. And I used to not have this type of knowledge or maturity. I felt I was mature, but not this mature. And I would get kind of butthurt about somebody hating on me, and I would kind of take offense to it, and like, you kind of want to get them back and all this stuff, but it's not the right answer. The only right answer is acknowledging who's against you like that, who has a problem with you like that, and okay, I just see you for what you are. I don't hate you, but I lack respect for you, and that's what it will be, because I see the child you are, and that's what it will be. There's people older than you, bro, that's this way. That you lack respect for is because of how they live their life. And it's who they become as a human. And you've just become so much more better of a human from all the work and sacrifices you put in. And it's clear as day. People see that in you, bro. People see that in you. They know it. And that's where hate comes from. Hate doesn't come from on top. It comes from the bottom. So when they see you doing well, it's gonna piss them off. It's gonna piss them off. I used to know so many people, bro, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know them no more. I don't want to know them anymore. I don't hate any of them. I just have no interest in getting to know them, because there's nothing to know. Because I know who they are, and there's nothing there. Whose fault is that? That's not my fault. It's not my fault you've done absolutely nothing. Nothing. They've done nothing. They're just rageful inside. They're hateful inside. I feel bad for them, but there's nothing I can get to know about them. There is nothing. It's just, they're completely delusional. They're angry. It doesn't make sense. So there's nothing there. And if you do get around these people and you do try to talk to them, be cordial with them, what you're going to come to realize is they get more upset the more you go on. They get more upset the more you talk. And it's because they start to sense that you're making complete sense of who you are, what you're saying. And it just makes them mad, because you just continue to show them how badly they messed up in their own lives. That you're not trying to do this. It's just who you've become and who they didn't become. Does this make sense? This is literally what it is, bro. So you cannot take hate personal. You can't take what they're doing personal. They have so much rage inside of them, sometimes towards you, because they're really raging at themselves. You're just showing them deeply of what they've missed. That's what you're showing them. So haters can be dangerous if you're around them. That's why you have to be mature. You got to be smart. You got to have this type of wisdom to understand that they are powerless if you know how to deal with them. They are powerless if you can keep them at arm's length. This is what you want to do. You don't want to be close to them. You don't want to be by them. You want to get away from these types of individuals so you can live a great life. That is what you want. Because there's a 0% chance of you ever being close to those people anyways. It's not going to happen. And a lot of these people, bro, like, are going to be people you used to know very, very close to you. That's the sad part about it. That's the sad reality about it. And people don't fully get it. They don't fully get it, man. Not many people's going to get you, but I get you, bro. I get you. I get the things you think. I get the things you say. And I say that because of how many calls I've done with people, and there's nothing I've never not understood. I understand everything to do with human psychology and all this type of stuff. Like, I get it. I've been through a lot myself, and I had to figure out a lot myself, and it's what I've done. I had to take the hard way because it was the only choice. I wasn't given anything. I wasn't given a path. I wasn't given any help or assistance or anything. I had to get after it on my own, by myself. And I always had it in me, and I knew I had it in me. And the cards were not in my favor. The deck was not stacked in my favor. It was definitely out of my favor. but I had to do what I had to do, and I knew I would do it, so I did it. And when you do it, you're going to see how much things out there and all the people, you're going to see how much they go against you because of it. All because you want to be who you are. And it's a shame because you're not doing anything to literally nobody, bro. Nobody. You're not doing nothing to nobody. But they take your success personal, like a threat towards them because they haven't done it. They lived life wrong. And who am I to say you've lived life wrong, right? You might think that to yourself. Well, it's very easy to see the people that have lived life wrong. People make terrible mistakes. You can make a mistake, but making big ass terrible mistakes will cost you your life. Having kids with the wrong partner, marrying the wrong person, doing all those crazy types of things. Not always will something like that completely ruin your life, but I'm saying this because I know people whose lives have been ruined because of these things. That's all I'm saying. People get addicted to drugs and it ruins their life completely. Like, there's just things that take people out. And it's a detriment to their own shortcomings. So, things that have gone terribly wrong for most people are usually the ones that I noticed that have hated on me the most. If their life was any good, they wouldn't have done that. They done it because their life was shit. They done it because they have anger built up inside, rage inside. They're hating on me because I don't have those things. Because I've done the work. You could definitely feel angry and feel anger inside. You have to learn how to work through that and be mature. Nobody's perfect. We weren't born perfect. Things happen. Life throws certain things at us, and it's up for us to heal. It's up to us to work through those things and become the best humans we possibly can so we can live the best lives we can possibly live. And like I'm saying, guys, when you do this, a lot of haters will get revealed. A lot of people that you know, things is going to get revealed about them. And you're going to have to go on in life and not see that many people you used to know and meet new people. Like, that's just the way it is. There's something about your own people, bro, that they hate on you the most. Your biggest hater is somebody you know. Somebody you used to know, I should say. Because that's really how it be. The people you know the most today and you're closest to today, like right now, aren't the biggest haters. But your biggest hater is someone that kind of used to know who you are. You're not that same person anymore. But that's the way it is. And that's the way it will always remain. They're always going to hold things against you. And it's because of themselves, bro. They feel you threaten them. Like, they can just look at you with their anger and their resentment. And they can sense how at peace you are. Like, the success you've accumulated, the things you've gone through, the things you've done, the work you've worked yourself through. They can sense all that. Like, the peace especially. They can just sense you're out of peace of mind. And it makes them rage even more inside. They don't rage like at you physically, but inside they're raging. Inside they're upset, they're angry, they're mad. Because you come right in front of them and you're showing them that you're not. You're showing them that you've worked through things that they haven't. They feel threatened. They're angry because of it. The only thing you can do is work through those things. Grab your balls, work through those things. That is what you have to do. But they don't want to hear that. They just want to keep being angry and, because of this and because of this person did this to me. It doesn't matter who's done what to you. You can hit a reset button at any time in your life. Like, when anything has happened to me, anything, the worst stuff that's ever happened to me, I always hit the restart button on my life. I told myself, the things that have happened to me is none of my business. They done that to me. That is their problem. They done that to me. Okay. I'm going to heal from this. That shit a long time ago, that shit hurt. But guess what? I got hit. I have to move forward. I have to take what just happened to me. I'm not going to live my life with anger and rage and resentment and just all this unnecessary stuff. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be at peace. I'm going to be the man I'm supposed to be at the end of the day. Because I don't want to live that unhealthy, crazy life. It's not who I am. It's never who I was. And guys, you just can't ever forget who you are. Regardless of who's done what to you, regardless who's hated on you, regardless who has done you dirty, you can't forget who you are. And the kid I was, bro, I was a happy, energetic, very lively kid who was smart, ambitious. I was ambitious as a kid. I always wanted to do stuff. I always was climbing trees, playing sports, just going crazy. That's who I am. I'm at my best when I'm working hard, having fun, flowing, and not mad, not upset, in a good mood, happy, smiley, funny, just going about my day. So you can't get away from who you are at heart, who you're hardwired to be. Don't let no one on earth take that away from you, bro. Don't let no breakup take that away from you. Don't let no chick take that away from you. Don't let no haters, no past friends, no past family members, nobody, bro. Because as far as I'm concerned, when you look around, you see most individuals, bro, are sinking. Most people out there, they're sinking. You have to fight to stay up. Out of the water, you don't sink. You got to keep breathing. You got to keep living. You stay above water. You have to do what you have to do at the end of the day. It's going to be a fight. I'm here today in this position. Position. I got all the things going that I have going today. I'm in the position I'm in with the people I'm in it with because of what I've done. Because of how I committed myself. There's no other reason for it. It was my choices. I've done what I've done. I've made the moves I've made. Everything came down to what I did. No one told me to do a thing. Nobody. So, you cannot care, bro, about what anyone else has to say. What anybody thinks. It's about being a man, living your life, doing the things you have to do. And if people have a problem with that, guess what? That is their problem. They're going to have to work through their own stuff. They're going to have to work through their own anger. Because it's not your problem. It is theirs. And there's nothing you can do to fix that. They have to fix that. They have to want to fix it. They have to put in the work. And wake the fuck up. But most of them won't. Most of your family won't. Most of your so-called friends won't. Most people in general will not. And there's very specific people I will get around and I won't get around. And it's up to me if I will or won't. But I know who I like. I know who I don't like. I like hardworking people because I know they're more humble. I like people who are committed because it shows that they're fighting for a better life. There's more positivity there. There's more hope there. They're not drug addicts or alcoholics or anything crazy. Because people like that, bro, are trouble. People like that, bro, are dark. They take things out on you. They rage at you. They act abnormal. It's insanity. You cannot be cool with these people. You can for a second if they feel good, if they had the right amount of drink, if they had the right amount of smoke, if they had the right amount of something, they might feel good for a second to talk to you, but guess what? The next day they're going to turn on you and snap at you and everything else. I want people who are consistent in life. They're good all the time because they know how to regulate their own emotions. They know how to do what they have to do as a human. They're not so rageful and envious and aggressive towards you and crazy, like things is just cool because that person's cool. They understand life. They understand how to work. They understand maturity. They don't take things out on you. They know how to be a human, and that is who I like. Those are the types of people I like. It's the only people I talk to and surround myself with. I'm not going to be around nobody else who's some crazy lunatic who cannot get their shit together. I'm done with that. I'm done with those people. I'm done with those days. I'm good. I'd rather be alone. I would rather be alone than to be surrounded by some human like that. It's better. Trust me, it is better. So, yeah, like I said, guys, before in this video, you guys already know your biggest haters is somebody that you know, that knows you, that used to know you. And most likely, it's going to be the people who used to know you. Not the version of you that exists today. They might know a little bit about you and what you do and whatnot, but they don't know you too well because they never will. They just know who you used to be and they hate who you become today. This is how it goes. I don't make these rules. I'm just reporting this information to you guys. And it's the facts. It is what it is. But anyways, that's the video. And with that being said, God will and God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.